Hello, fourth graders. A little question here for you. Which weighs more, a pound of feathers or a pound of bricks? It's a riddle, right? A pound of feathers and a pound of bricks are the same. But wait a minute. Bricks are way more than feathers. Look, a pound. We have a pound of each. So a pound equals pounds. Just a little riddle here. Try to use that. Use that one, try to trick mom and dad and see if they pick the bricks, because a lot of times people do. This is lesson 6.6. We are going to talk about pounds and ounces and tons. We're going to get into what those are. You will know pounds and ounces from, look at this little guy. Babies, when the babies are weighed, when they are born, you will get a measurement that is in pounds and ounces. And I bet that if you go ask your parents how much you weighed when you were born, they will be able to tell you how many pounds and how many ounces. My first child was 7 pounds, 3 ounces, which is kind of a medium-sized baby. My second child was a little bit more. He was 7 pounds, 10 ounces. Okay, so, why 10? How 10? Well, ounces are even smaller than pounds. And I know that we're used to having, if there's 10 of something, we go up to the next one. But pounds and ounces are pretty weird. Okay, and so I'm going to show you how to deal with this. What you'll need to know, we're going to look down here at the bottom first. In fact, I can't really cover that up. Each pound, in a pound, there are 16 ounces. That's the weird one. The conversion here is times 16. And this measurement chart can help us, right? If something is 4 pounds, then it is 64 ounces. My first child, right? I told you she was 7 pounds, which means 112 ounces plus 3 extras. So she was 115 ounces altogether, OZ for ounces. So we can use this measurement chart to help us. Now, if we don't have a measurement chart to change pounds into ounces, we are going to multiply times 16. It's not a very nice conversion, but we just have to deal with it. Times 16. All right, question 1. Would a stapler weigh about 7 ounces or 7 pounds? Well, honestly, I don't like either one of those because it's probably going to weigh more than 7 ounces, but less than 7 pounds. A 7-pound bowling ball, you've rolled a bowling ball probably or seen somebody with a bowling ball. A bowling ball can be about 7 pounds. So a stapler is going to be closer to 7 ounces. Now, a lot of staplers are probably a little bit more than that, right? Because that's going to be right about in there. All right, now let's talk about tons and pounds. Right? It would be nice if the conversion here was 1,000. Remember when we did grams and kilograms, right? How that was nice, right? As part of the metric system, there's 1,000 grams in a kilogram. There's 1,000 milliliters in a liter. There's 1,000 meters in a kilometer. Okay, these are not nice. Now, this tons is a little bit better. In a 1 ton, there are 200 pounds. 2,000 pounds. Now, sometimes people use the word ton figuratively. They're like, oh man, these books weigh a ton. I have to carry them. What a ton actually is, though, is 2,000 pounds. You're not carrying anything that actually weighs a ton. Which would a car weigh about 1 ton or 2,000 pounds? It's a trick question. Those are equal, right? 1 ton and 2,000 pounds are the same. So we'll start with, and I talked about this with mass and kilograms and things. This will help you kind of remember these, though. We'll start with a small one. A slice of bread, that's about 1 ounce. Okay? A shoe, especially a grown-up shoe, like Mr. White's big shoe, about 1 pound. And a giraffe, about a ton. So that can help you remember. Bread, shoe, giraffe. Got it? All right, there's the goal. We will convert tons, pounds, and ounces. And in our standard here, you can see pounds and ounces. So that'll definitely be our biggest focus here. All right, measurement scales. What's something that you now notice about this measurement scale? It can be very helpful, can't it? But it only goes up to a certain amount. So we need to know that pounds and ounces is times 16, right? 3 times 16 is 48. 7 times 16 is 112. But what about 12 times 16? We might need to do that, right? Times a 2,000 down here. Okay, so the changing tons to pounds is a little bit easier. If a small truck weighs about 2 tons, how could we use this scale, right? So the truck weighs 2 tons. We need to figure out how many pounds it weighs. How? Don't just tell me the answer. How would you do that? You would come down here. You would find tons to pounds, because that's what we have to do. Change from tons to pounds. We would go to the 2, which is right there, look across and see the answer, 4,000 pounds. Now you can see why I'm saying, like, you can't pick up anything that weighs 2 tons. All right, now I want to get into Math Journal page 204. And on Math Journal page 204, on the left side, we're going to be changing tons to pounds. Now, some of these are on the chart, right? 5 tons. Remember, we're changing by doing times 2,000. We can look at the chart. 5 tons. There it is. 10,000. So I'm going to put 10,000 here. Let's have you do one. What about 3 tons? 3 tons. Use the chart. How many pounds for 3 tons? 6,000, right? So 6,000 goes here, and you'll be able to, I'm not going to do all these with you. You're going to do some for sure. But then we get off of the chart. 14. 14, is that on the chart? No. So 14 times 2,000. We'll use your rule here, guys. Cross out the zeros. 2, 3. What's 14 times 2? 28. And put back your 3 zeros. Same thing over on here on the pounds and ounces side. These ones are going to be on the chart. So you help me. 7 pounds. How many ounces in 7 pounds? 112, right? 7 times 16 is 112. These are all times 16, but some of them are on the chart. Some of them are not on a chart. How about 12? What problem? You don't have to tell me the answer yet. What math multiplication problem will you have to do to figure out what goes here? You will have to do 12 times 16, right? And so you're going to need to grab an extra page and do 12 times 16. You can use any of our methods, right? You can use a rectangle method and put 10 and 2 here and 10 and 6 here and do that multiplying and add up the parts, right? You know how to do that. And so that's how you're going to solve that. We also are going to see some number stories here. All right, ready to do this number stories? I'll do the first one. You'll help with the second one. Raphael picked 4 bags of apples for his Johnny Appleseed speech. Each bag weighed 2 pounds. How much do the 4 bags weigh in ounces? All right, this is a 2-step problem, isn't it? Each bag weighed 2 pounds, and there were 4 bags. 2 times 4 is 8, right? So there's 8 pounds. My first step was 2 times 4. My second step is to look right here, because 8 pounds, 8 times 16 is 128. In a complete sentence, the 4 bags weigh 128 ounces. All right, you read this one. And let's see what we should do here. What do you think we should do first in this problem? Okay, well, look, right? If we have an elephant that weighs 7 tons and this hippopotamus weighs 4 tons, how many more? Oh, I hope you said subtract, right? When we're comparing two things, finding the difference, that is going to always be subtract. So 7 minus 4 would be 3, and that's 3 tons. Look on the chart. How many pounds is 3 tons? Okay, 6,000. If you said 48, you looked at this one. This one's pounds and ounces, but we don't want that one. We want this one because it says tons up here. Let's change colors. Tons. Nope, missed the color. There's tons and there's pounds. So we want tons and pounds. So make sure that you are in the right one. 3 of those would be 6,000. The elephant weighs 6,000 more pounds than the hippo. All right, so of course, we're going to finish that page we were looking at before. Where was it? There it is, page 204. And then you are going to work on the word problems that you find here on page 205. Okay? All right. If you have any questions about pounds or ounces or tons, please let me know. Or if you try out the pound of feathers, pound of bricks question with your parents and you want to share what they said, you are welcome to do that. And good luck.